Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything is set up. Pick is going. Twitter appears going. Need to get the YouTube thumbnail. YouTube's good, Twitch appears to be good, Rumble appears. Oh, howdy. Sorry, please give a moment. I'm still making sure everything is set on up. It looks like everything is good. Double check my other computer. Microphone is working. Yep. Yep, and looks like everything is good to go. So let's get started. Let's go and open up this drink next to me. So the cap is removed, so it's easier to drink. And let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Bars 4 replay. Spawn on the top right side is the red Japanese Red Marine Lord. Spawn on the bottom left side is the blue Order of the Dragon. We have one Puppy Paw. Or just going on up and Or it's a little bit off-centered, which may interrupt some mining capability, but shouldn't impact it too much. Farmhouse is not actually close enough to the berries to collect them up in the future, so he will need another farmhouse in the future either way, so because that is the combo house and farm building. For the dragon player is eyeing for a bit of gold, not big surprise, basically standard build orders both sides. Or the dragon can build their villagers. They're 20% more expensive, but 25% more effective. Japanese do have some very economic benefits. They can get some crew farming gathering rate around the town center with a bit of stone investment as well as defense. They do collect up stone and gold a little bit better as well, and they get a little bit of stone along with the gold. We do have a little bit higher carrying capacity. We do have the Kira storehouses being deployed on out. The Kira storehouses allows them to automatically generate farms around this, which does combo well with the Daimyo Manor. This way he can generate free farms, and once he gets a little bit of stone, he will get the free Daimyo Manor. Relatively free Daimyo Manor with the gold collection. Do not have the men work palace not being put on the field. For Order Dragon, it is different than the Holy Roman Empire. It does give you 3 unique researches. So you got Halberdier Bleed, or not Halberdier, a Landsknecht Bleed damage. I forget what the other ones were. We're going to take a quick look at that. I think one of them was give crossbows improves damage against siege weapons. Let's see, Gilded Man at Arms take less damage if they're below 20% health. Not really that great, but it's dirt cheap. Dornhow, give Landsknecht a Halberdier weapon, which gives them bleed damage. And the Gilded Crossbow does improve crossbow damage versus siege, and that's damage simply not high enough for it to make any sort of impact. Second town's not being brought up by the Order of the Dragon, so he will get some great village production. We also got stone being clicked up by the Japanese player as well. He may be eyeing for a second town center as well. Red and blue are carrying off these deer, spreading them out. Very nice. Overall, I suppose the higher health of the men at arms, this can be decent. The bleed damage does not stack like poison damage, so it's a bit I don't know if it affects with the AoE effect of the melee. Even then, I'm not a big fan of poison bleed effect for the Mullions either, so I don't really big fan of that. And Bodkin arrows, this plus the damage against siege simply does not make them punch hard enough to make it worth any while. If they can do a little bit extra damage versus units that have higher siege armor or lower siege armor, the 20 siege armor. And even then, that's just not all that great. Outpost going on up, and I realize I have the enabled on OBS. There we go. That should help make everything a little bit smoother. Outpost will be pulled on field, being a Holy Roman Empire variant. He does still have access to mercenary repairs, and just go and get some free repairs right there. We do have the unique warrior for the Japanese deployed on field. This, I don't know really how to pronounce any of this sort of these names. Ana Bukushia, I probably butchered that. He is armed with a Naginata with a really low damage but really high attack speed at 0.9. So to fight against it, you want a bit more armor. To defend against it, or to utilize it, you want to go for a bit more damage. Overall, I've not been too impressed by these, though they are 80 resources, so they're pretty cheap. Don't know if a Mustafati warrior versus one of these, if they are effective. These are more effective in 1v1 combat against Mustafati warriors, but even then, that's using a good situation for the Ani for this unit. And now we do have some early Gilded Man-at-Arms being put on the field. Both Order Dragon has aged up, but do got the floating gate here, which does give you some crates to... Oh, Bulgarov Palace. Is there anything different? Oh, Bulgarov Palace. 30% chat faster and 30% cheaper. That's actually pretty good, seeing how expensive their units are. Floating gates give you some of these scrolls. I'm trying to click on it. Shinto piece can pick it up, put in various structures and have improved production speed. If put in the house, let's give you a bit of food generation. I was wondering how the Bulgarov Palace works with Order of the Dragon. Looks like I got that answered. Cheaper man-at-arms would be very nice. Their base cost is 240, same as a knight. Their damage right now is, it says sword, but that looks like an axe. I don't know what weapon pulls out. Now it has a sword out. As you can see, the damage is good, attack speed's good. Force damage is above average. 4 armor. So it is a good unit, but with it being 30% cheaper, gold cost is very little. Food cost is still a little bit high, but 168 is not bad for a Gilded Swordsman. Gilded Spearmen are it almost gets it gets set down the men-at-arms cost, and Gilded Landsknecht is still pretty high. Do not get the Onimusha now pulled on field. Onimusha are the Japanese alternative to anti-heavy. They do bonus versus heavy. They're basically a mounted crossbow without being a crossbow. They're very mobile. They're very good at what they do. They are, of course, a little bit more expensive, but that more expense just gives them force mobility. I go conversion ritual here. They also have good attack range at 5.5. That was cutting a little bit close, honestly, but does kill off the prelate there. Let's take up those units. He may want to go for more Gilded Spearmen in this moment. He is going for some Gilded Archers. These guys have no inherent armor, so Gilded Archers will be a good idea. Gilded Crossbow has been pulled on the field. Does have 6-hour range, so it does have better range than normal crossbows. And these two units are taking quite a bit of damage. Excuse me. Next side has been captured up by the Order of the Dragon. Now going for his up veteran Gilded Archer. Pumbaa getting stabbed. Pumbaa does score one of the villagers, however. We got an outpost here, armed with an arrow slit. Man-at-arms pushing way forward. He does get the Golden Crusader to get reduced damage if their health below 20%. And he actually garrisoned the tower here, which is actually doing some good work. These guys do not have a whole lot of health, so regular archers will do quite well versus them. Sure, they have slightly more range than a regular archer, but there still is, of course, the wind up and cooldown time. You now have a mounted samurai to pull on the field, basically a lancer with the block effect. Hardened samurai research now on the way. Pair of archery range is now being pulled on the field. And right now he has 4 Gilded Archers. Gilded Archers do have... It's an archer with a little extra range, like Naginata... Those Naginata, or not Naginata. Those mounted archers. They also have good attack speed, bonus damage light melee. Overall, they're just a archer with a really good attack speed. Any unit in this situation, their base damage is also the same as longbow as well. That 10 base damage, so they can hit the armor of samurai a little bit better. This outpost does have now emergency repairs activated there. This mounted archer does draw some ire. And now we do have the old Adachi. Or Adachi? I don't know how to pronounce that sort of name in this game. Deals makes your samurai deal +4 damage against infantry. Over here, looks like that one does go down. And that was a veteran archer, not one of the villagers firing an arrow randomly. Outpost on siege once again does have another 26 seconds before getting emergency repairs available. It's here healing up this force, very good. It's getting a couple of medics to heal up your very expensive elite force is always a good idea. And now the samurai are armed with a proper sword. They killed off that good archer, no problem. These guys at this point in time are very similar to the man-at-arms available for the Holy Rim Empire, which they have blunt weapons to give them +4 damage versus heavy, while these swords do give them +4 damage versus all infantry. Granted, the Holy Rim Empire man-at-arms do also have like the 2-handed weapons to give +2 damage versus everything, barring the buildings. Emergency repairs have been activated once again. Mounted samurai took quite a bit of damage there. And now he's going for some herbal medicine, increasing the healing rate of prelates. Local doggos demand heads paths. Oh, here, scout receiving a bit of fire. Maybe a bannerman here. Let's see, has he gotten... He's gone into the Daimyo Palace, does not have access to Shogunate Castle just yet. Lu's now push his way forward. There's a supposed villager. We've got a good number of barracks here. He doesn't have anything queued up at the moment. Doesn't have enough food for it. We got some sort of ability being activated there. I'm not sure what that is. It is the Mushi arrows. Trying to fire away. The man-at-arms have trouble moving forward, as well as a samurai. Very urbanized environment, so it tends to promote archer ability. Samurai getting hit. Prelate does go down there. Man-at-arms still on the front line here. Here comes a Maganel there, getting good volley. Archers have to avoid it still. Blue's trying to fall back. Blue does technically have a larger force in the field. And the quality, you don't have to go, the value of the army is misleading. Overall, these horsemen start going down. Magno does get a decent hit there. Good setter step there. Blue's army is starting to get whittled down. Needs more of a front line. He's trying to get some Landsknechts as well as some more mana arms. I wonder if he has access to bleed. Some of these guys are very low in health. If a prelate can come forward and heal them up, that'd be great. That one does go down to a Guild of the Landsknecht. Let's see, Menworth Palace. No bleed weapons yet for the Landsknechts. In which the Landsknechts at the moment in time wouldn't be half bad. He does not have any archers on the field, any Yuumi archers. So he doesn't receive any bonus damage from any ranged source on his Landsknechts. Though he will receive bonus damage from this samurai. Let's see. Let's compare a samurai at this point in time to one of them. Samurai right now does 15 damage and 1.38 attack speed versus a Landsknechts. A Gilded Landsknecht. Right there. 22 damage. Same attack speed. Not as much armor, a bit more health. Also, excited now been captured by red. We've got a line of Palisade walls. A good number of farms here, but he may need to scatter some more mills around here. But they do have good carrying capacity. Oh, apparently you can throw those things into blacksmith to get gold, and it looks like it's providing 75 gold per minute, which is actually pretty good. So the more you can work on this thing, the better. If houses provide food, if forts provide gold, does it mean if you put on a lumber camp, it provides wood? I always thought this one was like, it felt like a little bit weak when I first introduced it, but now seeing all the bonuses you can get, resource generation bonuses go a longer way for me than, say, faster production speed bonuses. And the faster and the resource generation, just give enough time, it seemed pretty good. The thing as well, those crates do just drop on the ground, so you don't have to immediately pick them up. Oh boy, he is not eyeing for any drop-off location. Okay, there's a farmhouse there for some drop-off. But he really wants this maximized. To be fair, when it gets fully upgraded to the Shogunate Castle like it is, it will give him access to plus 75 collection rate, which is absurd, even better than English's farming bonuses. They're now got the gunsmith here. The gunsmith will give him access to free gunpowder units every so often, including cannon, hand cannoneers. Their unique hand cannoneer, which is like the anti-structure variant, fires farther, slower attack speed though. A good unit, to say the least. And I was going out and deploy out those hand cannoneer variants I mentioned earlier. March way forward. Magano rolls a miss, rolls a small hit. Run engage there. There's a good number of siege weapons here. Another good hit there. Shogunate Castle on firing rate. Those rockets do point a single target damage, not AoE damage. Good number of archers have taken some hits there. He does have some crossbows here. The crossbows getting hit now. Oats 2, however you pronounce it, still getting some good damage on in. They do also are quite well armored, I realize, as well. Samurais are breaking off way forward. The Horde of Dragon player still has a large military force in the field, but having trouble versus the samurai. Now it's just being pursued. These forces are moving their way forward. There's now towards some archers here. Some of the samurai sort of get hit. They are elite samurai. And it looks like the Dragon player backs the game. I don't think he should have backed the game so early. Either way, this Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. $13, $23. Now for the new civilizations. I'm sort of in the mood to cover new civilizations. So we can do this one here. Yep, I don't think I've done this one. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom left side is the Red Ottomans with Marine Lord. On the top right side is the blue Zeus Legacy. We have one Puppy Paw. And the first thing to notice about this map is all the gold is basically in the center of the map. And there are trade posts here, and the trade posts are, at least this one down here has quite a bit of natural protection. But there's quite a bit of gold in the center map here, so this can be a bit of a messy engagement. Whoever can secure the gold in the center will probably win the game. Military schools being pulled on the field. That'll help them secure gold deposits eventually. Let's see, there's quite a bit of natural resources for up here. I wonder where he's probably gonna go for the meditation gardens. Meditation gardens do provide quite a bit of resources over time. There's some gold there. We'll try playing the meditation gardens right here, and we'll pass get him some gold, stone, and wood. Put it over here. This will give him some food and wood. He probably should actually place this, oh, there's Meditation Gardens. That is, we'll give him some gold. Should be able to get some food, wood, stone. Ah, it's going to be a bit of everything, isn't it? Meditation Gardens. Generates resources depending on the nearby types of resources nearby. It's like basically a one-time set. Once you deploy it down, it will reset, and the stuff around it can be consumed. And over here, do have the twin minaret meta-race, which will give the Ottoman player 4 berry bushes, basically for 4 constant good food collection for 4 villagers. And we're going to take wait a moment and see the resources collecting on up. It should be around about 100 resources per second, but it will be interrupted with the nearby spearmen here. After all, it will, if enemies units within 9,000, reduce the rate at which our resources are generated. Got multiple spearmen here, now trying to pull out outposts. Does get a garrison, and thanks to the fact that he has a outpost here, the stone generation from the meditation garden will give him a stone for the hand cannoneer slits. And now let's keeping this spearman right there should reduce the resource gathering rate of the gardens. Yeah, I think it does, yep. Doesn't seem like all too much. It may be proportional based on how many units are nearby. Not to be sure. We got 3 spearmen in the field, 1 Sipahi on the way, and nothing for the Zeus Legacy. And here's Slit almost upgraded. This garden's actually pretty nice to get a good number of hand cannoneer slits. That one spearman does get picked on off. And now we got a Shaolin Monastery. The Shaolin Monastery is the Age 3 landmark, so he is eyeing for a fast castle. We'll be able to produce Shaolin Monks. Shaolin Monks are 200 food, and they have incredibly high DPS. And have 2/2 armor. They will beat the man-at-arms in 1v1 combat. They're a very good unit. Additionally, once you get up to the Yun dynasty, they can start deploying them out from pagodas. Additionally, they can capture relics themselves and defend themselves.
建筑与王旗看着不错。
First Shaolin monk can now pull on the field. I heard of Vizier being available, and has gone for Anatolian Hills. We'll give him some 8 sheeple and a whole bunch of and 1 extra mining speed for free. Shaolin monk pushes his way forward. I think one Shaolin monk may be strong enough to deal with 2 spearmen. 80 health, nearly 2 attack speed, and 15 damage and 0.75 attack speed. 1 spearman goes down there. Scout almost goes down. Spahi has activated Fortitude there and increases attack speed. But now it's going to receive extra damage there. And look at that, the Shaolin monk nearly won that fight. Try and clean up this relic right here. 1 relic's here, 1 relic's up here, 1 is going to be encased, 1 way down here, and the last one's center of the map. Now I've got the Jiaying Tower, which is the other H2 landmark, giving a free military unit every time it builds a military structure. Military producing structure, I should say. Relic is now picked on up. And a warrior monk should be, one of these Shaolin monks should be able to 1v1 Sipahi as well. Nice little alcove there. And he will get the first relic back, or second. This is actually relic number 3. Do note it doesn't properly queue up the +1 there. So this will be relic number 3 for the Zizu's legacy. Shaolin monks do take some hits there. Doesn't want to be outnumbered too much. Scout does go down. Got some archers here. The Shaolin monks I mentioned beforehand do have armor. They're 2/2 armor. And then they do also have access to throw torches as well, so they can go ahead and open up those relic enclosures, such as right here. This one, I'm not sure he's going at. He's probably designed for the sacred site. They also are an anti-range specialist. They're classified as battle monk. I don't think they are classified as light nor heavy, in which the crossbows and archers will not do any bonus damage to them. Additionally, they have ability to reduce the bonus range damage by 50%. Horseman does take a couple hits there. Another Vizier is not available. Probably going for additional military school. Additional military school. And now it's going to try to break open this wooden palisade wall there. We've got 8 Shaolin monks on the field. That is a very substantial force. Now it's going for some lancers as well. Spotty does get engagement there. Now it's trying to turn around and fight. Late response time. The gate is now set on fire. Horseman will go down. May see some Lancers over here relatively soon. There's the Lancers. Yalon player has not aged up just yet. And will likely go for the mid Imperial Armory.
上旅开出发了。
Good charge attack there. Mid Imperial Armory not being deployed on out.
是时候出发了，兄弟们。
Does take some hits there.
是不会的，我马上就去。哎，是。
Lancer's trying to find another opportunity to engage. The Alden player is trying to clip these deer. Spallion now trying to engage these Lancers. A couple archer shots in there will do minimal damage. Though he doesn't have any armor, there's no attack upgrade over here, so they're doing 1 damage per arrow. Over here, this Lancer's now trying to persuade forward. Counselor will take a bit of time to clean up that Lancer. 1 villager does go down. And the Lancer does go down. That is now Shaolin Monk to capture up that sacred site. Relic number 4 has been picked up by Blue. It's currently sitting on the ground right here. If he ages up or gets the next dynasty, the Yuan dynasty, you can pull out some pagodas.
Pekala. Ne icra eğlenmesi lazım?
Lancer does not engage the villager. Now it does. Against a free kill. That'd be kill number 2 for Blue. Not many villagers have died so far this game. Blue is slightly behind. His opponent has deployed a second town center, while he has deployed out 3 currently. Now got some granaries going on up. Like boar is being claimed as well as some deer. Not deer, berries. Got a small deer deposit up here being cleaned on up. There's just small ones here and there. Appears to be just only... Oh, there's a third one. We do now have some Janissaries now being deployed on out. I wonder if that was from the button. I don't think it was. Nope, it was not. He does have faster training now. And 3 out of 5 Vizier have been selected. Janissaries will be effective versus the Lancers, not so much effective as the Shaolin Monks. Lancer is being pursued. He's trying to completely encircle them so he can go ahead and kill them off and trap them. Gonna get some damage there. I don't think he's going to get the complete encircle onto them. The Metra's not close by, though I don't think he went for the Metra movement speed benefit. We got a number of spearmen on the field as well. They're just simply regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. Both sides will need to start eyeing for the gold deposit in the center of the map. A keep or 5 should do. Though it's actually not a whole lot of stone on this map, is there? Small stone deposits everywhere. But that's about it. Nothing sizable. Palisade wall will go down. A very late response there. Unclaimed sheeple. One villager does go down, but actually 2 villagers. Life's not straightforward, does find some Janissaries, gets good damage onto them. Arcana SB is now blood on field. Got a bit of a ledge here that is intraversable terrain. Arcana SB trying to hit the Janissaries. Got some defensive crossbows here as well to engage the man-at-arms and lancers. He's trying to get overwhelmed. Agano finds a good hit there on those crossbows. SBs does go down. Channel Monk's now able to engage the Spahi. He has utilized the Body of Iron ability. And it looks like Blue will pull out ahead. Lancer's now engaging the Magadel. Magadel does go down. Battle Monks hitting those Janissaries. Looks like Blue is going to get forced him back. Though he has... Red doesn't have a whole lot remaining. Does keep all of his Janissaries alive, and now we've got 25 Janissaries on the field.
Hareket emri vürüt eyledi bekler.
Evamiri istima eyleyin. Beyler hareket eyleyin. Gitmek arzu eyleyen var mıdır?
Emir Habes'te fırkat edin. Evamiri semidin.
We have a blacksmith siege workshop and another siege workshop being pulled on the map. He's eyeing for maybe mangonels, maybe some battering rams. Mangonel's opponent's just going for some palace guards as well as crossbows. Palace guards will be useful, though they will have against Janissaries. I suppose their damage output's not too high. The higher armor will be useful, though they don't have super high armor. We do have an outpost here. Meteor does go down there. More barracks now being deployed on the field. Most of those spearmen from the what's it called? The free units. Palace guards not pushed forward. Crossbows took a nice hit there. Mangonel does go down. Now got these forces to try and push the way forward. Metric taking space there. Metric does go down there as well. These forces are all just being pursued. Janissaries to find a shot there. He needs to split up his units. Maybe the man-at-arms could turn around and fight. Allowing Janissaries to engage a bit more properly. Another clock tower and SCPs pull it on up. Not clock tower. There's no clock tower variant for those. These just like to see. Keep now being pulled up by Blue. Number of Blues and man-at-arms have gone down, or Palace Guards. Palace Guards now pushed way forward as well. SCPs gain some damage on in. Six Sight being captured and protected by a Shaolin Monk. Does get some damage there. More SCPs rockets are raining on in. The keep moving on the field. Both sides are starting trying to secure up the central gold deposit. Luckily, Red does have some siege workshops here for he's going for some trebuchets. Great pick there, taking out one trebuchet like that. He did lose a spring gold in return, but still has 2 remaining. Siege workshop going on up. A battering ram wouldn't hurt, but another spring gold's probably a good idea. Blue's trying to make his way forward. Mangonel rolls a miss there. Gold was saved. Janissaries can repair it on up. We got the crossbows falling back. Palace Guards in tow. burning oil now being deployed out by the keep. It is partially being repaired on up. It is eyeing for a house here, or village. Keep now going on up. Trebuchet rocks are raining on in. Oh boy, I'm just getting a little bit drowsy all of a sudden because I had a relatively large lunch. Over here, do now that's why you push me forward, trying to torch down some of these walls. To be able to break on through. Gold deposit here has been cleaned on up. He still has this gold deposit here that has still 3,000 gold remaining just in case. And tributary rocks are raining on in. Crossbows and Palace Guards push way forward. Palace Guards do get the Sipahi at a nice deadly choke point. Sipahi are just sort of just running around circles like chickens with their heads cut off. I do take a bit of damage there, falling back. Blue doesn't have a lot of force here. His opponent has a much larger force. Does find some of these villagers there. Got some regular mills there. 2 granaries currently deployed out. Just surprised we don't see a third granary. Palace Guard still in pursuit. There's no third granary. Keeps overseeing some fire there. Red's claimed from this gold deposit. Red is now aged up, so has Blue. I didn't realize Blue is also aged up as well. But either way, Blue has gone for the Z-Zoo's library, giving access to 2 out of 5 very unique technologies. One gives his Bombard's AoE, another one gives extra 2 Imperial Official. We do also have Dinesec Protectors, giving access to 2 unique cavalry, a Cheap Horseman, or very heavy cavalry. 10,000 bolts gives Zunchus and crossbows extra arrow bolt. That seems very powerful crossbows in my opinion. And Roar the Dragon. Spearman Horsemen gain the fire lance when charging. They can't deploy fire lances like normal, like China. But having your Spearman able to fire lance is quite nice. And they'll do that in a regular engagement as well, so you will hear it go off quite often. Keep has gone down. Gold deposits still being seized. Quite a bit of siege here. 2 Mangonels, some Spring Bolts. SBs for them. You may want to try to rush forward and hit some of the backline siege weapons with the Spring Bolts, but now both front lines are starting to get hit. Blue's falling to fall back there. 2 SBs remaining. Mangonels do get some sporadic damage. Gold deposit still being seized. There's another one somewhat back line if you can protect it. Janissaries push forward, being caught up on that mining camp there. SB does go down to the Spring Bolts. Trying to push forward. Janissary does go down. Janissary is engaging some villagers. Crossbows firing away. Of course, there's some Zunchus mixed on in as well. Mangonel's going down, Spring Bolts as well. Blue's trying to get a siege up and going. Gets damage there. As for some Grenadiers, those Dynasties to pull it out. Ming Dynasty gives them access to plus 15% damage as well. And they also do have increased movement speed. Grenadiers do have 3 tower range and 14 siege damage attack, so they will do full damage versus everything on the ground. Full time they will do less damage if there's something on top of the walls. But only a couple of Grenadiers remain that can hit a little bit there. Another SB does go down there.
Bailey.
Elite Janissary is now upgraded. They do also have access to trench guns as well, so they have very good damage output, especially versus cavalry.
很好地完成
Another
了一个
outpost
工作。
here. Blues having trouble remaxing. His opponent has plenty of population space. They have some more villagers. Thanks to consistent production from the military schools, it appears that's giving the Ottomans a very good military benefit. Spring Gulls are engaging, because he does get a health upgrade onto his Spring Gulls. Those Spring Gulls are going to get overran. Guards slowly being whittled down, so the man at arms, crossbows, grenadiers engaging. Grenadiers projectiles are a little bit slow, so they are dodgeable. Getting some damage there on some of these Janissaries. Palace Guard now charging away forward. Grenadiers have a nice mix of all resources across as well. Right now, Blue has a bit of gold reserve, nothing else, and Ottomans have a good amount of wood and gold reserve. Maybe going for more Mangonels wouldn't be half bad. It's going for some Sipahi. Elite army tactics now being researched for the Zeus legacy. I wonder, has he made anything from that university? He has not. The 10,000 bolts seem like a good upgrade for his crossbows. But currently he's not pulling out crossbows, nor is he pulling out spearmen. Elite Sipahi running around trying to find some more villagers. Still just 2 granaries. Am I crazy? And Zeus Legacy want to go for 2 granaries?
Siz azimet edin.
He has gotten the Janissaries as well as the Advanced Academy. And it doesn't say there's a cap on the granaries, so there may not be a cap on Zeus Legacy granaries. Huh. So probably a good idea to spam out them a little bit more if that is the case. It's not grayed out or anything, so we can deploy it out in the field. Now got a great bombard on field as well as some trebuchets. Spring Gulls make his advance. Janissary starting takes quite a bit of grenades there. They're not poop throwers, but they will do. But it looks like they're not doing all too well. They'll just pull off the gold deposit there. Now it's another wave of Palace Guard and Grenadiers pushing forward. They start hitting some of these groups of units there. You may need to micro these Grenadiers and start really hitting the targets. Maybe some Palace Guard to the Great Bombard in some order. It looks like he saw his overall game disintegrated. Grenadiers who have decent attack speed as well, but some of them sort of go down. Now being pursued. It's need time to regroup his forces. And fighting against a lot of Sipahi. Maybe Spearmen with Roared Dragon would be a good item at this moment. Probably not the dynastic protectors for the elite cavalry, because it's fighting against Janissaries, which are very good against cavalry. Maybe more Shaolin monks. He should be able to pull out more Shaolin monks. They are anti-range specialists and they will beat Sipahi in 1v1. So I'm not sure how well they scale within the next age. We also have Little Sun right now. Improves the speed, damage, and right now just get +1 range on gunpowder units, which does improve the Grenadiers' range to 4 tiles. Very important. Deal with Janissaries. Good damage on the Sipahi from the Grenadiers. He's focused on AoE damage, and Blue does back the game now. This is Aaron Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. gonna go find a different person now. Seems common. That person yesterday. Here we go. We got some replays here. Very nice. And here we got a 29-minute replay. Greetings everyone, and great here of another H-Powers 4 replay. So on the north side as the pink Order of the Dragon, we have Corvinus 1. On the south side as the green Byzantians, we have Orc. Cistern going on up to improve the gathering rate of nearby villagers' resources by 5% at this current moment. Various influence bonuses for production, research, or defense can activate the defense capability to make his villagers fight a little bit better. Probably not well, though. Town center here. Of course. What am I thinking? I'm a little bit out of it at the moment. For the Dragons, villagers, of course, are 20% more expensive and 25% better, so they are 5% better. Good number of sheeple found there. Well, this will be a good counterpart to the 5% of the current cistern. We now have Aqueduct here, in which he is also getting the another cistern attached to it. And now they provide 10% resources. If I remember correctly as well, those Japanese that get gold or stone along with gold, I think you still have to get gold stone entirely. The exact mechanics of all the new civs. Minwork Palace not being employed field. I'm not too impressed with the Order of the Dragon's Minwork Palace. I've been finding that the Holy Room Empire's Minwork Palace is much better. This will give him access to 3 unique technologies. Golden Cuirassier gives his men-at-arms take 20% less damage when they blow 20% health. Halberdiers gain a bleed attack that does not stack like Molly and poison arrows. And the last one was, oh yeah, crossbows get plus damage versus 10 damage versus siege, which that doesn't really do all too much since it only basically is a small damage benefit against 20 pierce armor siege weapons. Not that useful. He does currently have 1,000 or 100 olive oil, providing 0 per minute. And now we do got the Imperial Hippodrome. Access stable, which is probably one of the best parts about this, contains the Triumph ability, which can be activated with supply points to increase cavalry melee damage, speed, and health regen. It comes with 30 supply points and generate 1 every 30 seconds. Earn more by killing enemy units. Triumph increases damage by 25%, cavalry's damage by 25%, move speed by 10%, and health regen plus by 2. Each supply point increases Triumph's duration by 1.5. The maximum 40 supply points can be collected. So at 40, that'll give him 60 seconds of good damage, speed, and health regen. We do have a horseman now in the field. You can also pull out Cataphract, even heavier cavalry. And their tramples deal AoE damage with no base charge attack, so it does like a phase through ability effect. Exploitor, or however you pronounce that. Make a horseman's able to kill villagers a little bit better, as well as give you some gold for killing them. Numery. Enemy units hit by trample it takes 20% more damage from all of the sources. And Trop Teaser's Scouts enhances the torch damage nearby units by 25%. Will these aqueducts destroy these berry bushes? Then again, they are upwards. Maybe they have to be collected up before it upgrades them to stone walls. Can be connected to stone walls, not necessarily upgrade to stone walls. Blah, I'm getting some of that stuff misread. Awesome there. He also has access to 2 unique infantry in this barracks. Numati. Infantry with best used against cavalry can enter through a shield wall or take reduced range damage. Still countered by archers. And Varandian Guard. Heavy armor. Increases armor of transports. Increases the armor near increased armor near your own wonders. Slow movement speed countered by archers. I don't know exactly what's special about them. Let's see, shield wall. Decreasing movement speed by 20%, attack speed by 25%, and reduce range damage by 50%. Leave shield wall. I know this battering costs a little extra gold there. Not sure what's different about this battering ram versus other battering rams. I haven't really seen many people play Byzantians all too much. Archer's still plain and boring and normal. Some wooden palisade walls going on up. Got the halberdiers for bleed damage being the blood field. We've got the Bolgrav Paulus, a very powerful variant of the Bolgrav Paulus. Making the units produced in here produce 30% faster and 30% cheaper. Keyword 30% cheaper. That is very handy indeed. The Holy Roman Empire one just makes like a times like 400% increased production speed at that building for as a barracks, which is very handy. But in this case, cheaper is very useful for the Holy Roman Empire or the Order of the Dragon due to the really high cost of everything. Right now, he does have 1 Landsknecht, 2 man-at-arms. Scout does go down. Green does lose a scout. Buying some range armor as well. Very nice. I see as well the Hardened Lunati seems like they have a little bit extra health like Donzo, but don't have the 1 melee armor like Donzo. And it does cost a little bit more. Donzo's probably costs a little bit more wood, so it technically is a bit more expensive while being the same base cost. That man at arms is taking a large amount of abuse. It will go down. It does activate the Golden Cuirassier and does go down there. Does Golden Cuirassier also give like a 1 second of not dying? If that is the case, that will greatly change the math there. It seems like they leave it. They get at 1 health way too often, so I think they have like a 1 second of not dying effect. But that's just a speculation to me at this point in time. If that is the case, then the Minwar Palace becomes a bit more effective there. He's already got bleeding Landsknechts, which is good.
Gute Leistung einerseits.
So I realize I don't have a Rumble chat up. Nobody's chatting, so early not important at the moment. Outpost has Mucker of arrowed slits, now being upgraded to a fortified outpost over here. Right now, the Order of Dragonfire is not trying to pull out a whole large number of units. And there could be some dead villagers here. His villagers are a little bit more healthy. He does have textiles as well. Green has only killed off 1 village at the moment. Now that's 2, which is similar to Pink's killing off 3. And arms now engaging. Good number of defensive arrows here, both from the town center and from the outpost. He has activated Triumph there, getting some good health regen, trying to run away now. His army is now dead. He needs to continue building up the Bolgrav Palace at this point in time. His income doesn't seem all that great. His opponent's starting to put out some, they're not farms, they're like orchards, right? Need some olive oil. Or was that from the, you get olive oil from collecting from berries? Oh, when gather olive harvest is also when you can collect from berry bushes. Okay, that's not bad. I thought it was just only from the olive groves. But that is not just the case. Another group here. Outpost has been garrisoned. Now got the man-at-arms way forward. Does break down that wall there. He still needs some more units. More man-at-arms will be useful. He does get out a Landsknecht. Now we've got the Golden Horn Tower. I think that allows him to get mercenaries. Let me click on it. Let's see. Periodically produces unlocked mercenary units for free. The value of the units produced increases with Cistern's influence. And if I remember correctly as well, the last time I saw that, it felt like the order of those mercenaries feel like just weren't a good order. Where apparently like Mustafadi warriors were technically more valuable than Keshiks, which I highly disagree on that. Right now he does have fully upgraded cisterns, and his cisterns right next to the aqueduct as well, or the Golden Tower. Man-at-arms getting some good kills there on Green's villagers. Over here, got the Stillness Force. Very far from HE up, does not have enough food at the moment. And right now it is going to be producing Keshiks, times 4 Keshiks, which it sounds like actually it did consume all of his olive oil there, unless he has a mercenary camp somewhere. There's a mercenary house there. It is posted. He has selected 3 Keshiks. The 4th one should be right there. Yep. And that should be times 3 Keshiks, right? These are times 2 Keshiks. You need to spend some olive oil to get it, or not olive oil, some resources to get them up to elite status. But right now, veteran Keshiks are not half bad.
Hast du Befehlchen? Entgange zur Hand. Siehe zur Marschziel.
Sehen mich!
Green does have a sizable army in the field. Pink does have a good sized army as well. Yep, we've got times 3 Keshiks there. So right now he does have 7 Keshiks on the field and more on the way. 1 more air there. As well, I don't see the queue right here. Oh, I do not see a queue anywhere as well. I wonder if it's actually what it looks like if you actually play as Byzantians. Mercenary units for olive oil. After purchasing a mercenary contract, one of the contracts can be purchased, unlock, set another mercenary production or plus 50 section speed by placing a near trading post. So you must have bought a Mongol mercenary contract. I wonder, is there something I can see from this right here? No, I don't see anything from right here. Yep, I probably need those. Wait, no, I had pink selected, not green. Landsknecht hitting some of these villagers, so they start to bleed out a little bit. Wait, how effective are Landsknechts of raiding against villagers? Hey, it got pretty close to killing them 1 hit with a bleed effect. Some of these guys should be hit there, or maybe it was the villagers got hit there. Ah, here we go. When I have them actually selected, I can see what mercenary contracts deploying on out. There we go. Oh, we can get some tower elephants. And I was doing Geelongs. What determines what it deploys on the field?
Καλά εκτελουμένη
Yeah, I don't know
δομή.
how it determines what gets pulled on the field. But either way, he does have now some veteran Keshiks as well as a whole bunch of stuff pushing way forward, trying to hit these units. Outpost now under fire. He can use mercy repairs to get it repaired on up, or maybe not. That one does go down. Greek has a sizable army in the field. His opponent needs some spearmen. Got a number of archers on the field as well. He does not have access to the raid bounties like Mongols with the Keshiks. Good stuff. Number of stuff is going to go on down. Going for more lance decks, more man at arms. He needs spearmen. Those good number of archers in the field as well as crossbows. And I've got some Giloms now being pulled him out. Lance decks do find some hits there on these villagers. Siege Workshop does go down. It's not looking good for the Order of the Dragon player. Try and go for Maganel as well as more gilded man at arms. Those here may go down. He has a good number of man at arms here. Does get a volley there. Needs to make sure the Maganel is hitting the archers. Or primarily the crossbows. It's a good hit there. Catches now broken through, trying to hit the Maganel. Maganel is going to repair by some villagers. Doesn't get a good hit there. Man at arms of Pink are doing some good damage, but they're getting whittled down. Maganel is still alive. Cataphracts are starting to get hit. That was rolling miss there. Maganel is still alive. I'm actually so surprised that Pink may actually hold on here. Cataphract does go down. Villagers getting hit. All the farms have been torched. And Man at Arms pursuing the rest of those melee forces there. And Pink actually held on. Keshiks are lower quality than regular knights and lancers, and these forces are very, very high quality, so Pink actually managed to hold on. Man, I thought he was going to get overran. Him keeping that Maganel alive also did some great damage there. He has 3 cataphracts, and now he's gone for some of the how to pronounce that guard. That's a spearman, the guard. Let's take a look at them. We do have access to the berserking ability. Swap to two-handed weapons, deal +6 damage for 30 seconds. Armor is reduced by 4. Okay. They have relatively normal stuff when compared to man at arms. I think their health is different. I can't say if it's top of my head it's better or worse, but apparently they can pull out transport ships. You know, that could be an interesting change for large number of these civilizations. Able to just build transport ships. Most situations, not very useful, but that could actually be very nice. Does have quite a bit of olive oil out. Some Kashixo back here. Gain some Giloms. The tower of defense probably won't have the crossbows. And probably can never get the crossbow upgrade. But the archers in the back wouldn't do bonus damage as light melee.
Καλά εκτελουμένη δομή. Οικοδομή ωραία.
Let's see. Every time they drop off 15 food, they get 3 olive oil.
Εκτελουμένη
In other words, that is 20% cost-effective farms for the olive oil, which you can spend only on some certain units. So it's basically plus 20% gathering rate efficiency, along with the cisterns plus 25%, and this is not bad. Basically a plus 45% gathering rate for farms, which is probably still actually inferior to English farms. They may get himself a, does get himself a Keshik there, but they actually did get deleted. Or killed on one of the two. May have been shanked to death by all the villagers. Does hold the line there. Does throw the relic inside of the outpost. Does have a spring gold upgrade. Or is being upgraded to spring golds. Army's 42 versus 77. And the number is correct where it does calculate as 2v2. So he really has 22 military units on the field. That's one reason why I was so surprised he held off that last one. He is significantly behind on numbers. His opponent does have a very large force, a very good mixed quality as well. Greenstone advances way forward. Got 2 spring golds here to hit Pink's Mangonel. Villagers are evacuating out of the area. Reversion ritual there. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's not going to get back. Oh! The formation move. Oh boy, and now the numbers are very even. It's not backline healing. The formation moved back, and so they try to stay in formation. He lost like a third of his army by the conversion ritual. Does he got all the Mangonels there with the spring golden placements, or the spring golden placements. Relics on the front line getting some healing. Trample damage pushing its way forward. Pink looks like he will win the fight. He has a good number of converted spearmen here. They do good damage for cavalry. Cataphracts have gone down. Let's get a good volley there. Man arms engaging. Catchers do go down there. Cataphract will be next. And does go down there. Sorry, I don't know what you said. I will have to run that through Google Translate. These units will go and get killed off there. He does still have some converted units here. He still has 3 of the spearmen, one of the Varangian. I probably butchered all those names. And so also Gilom. Lange Nexus gets on the Keshiks.
Ο ακονδιστής προχωρεί. Ακονδιστής έτοιμος. Τι να το ξέψω.
Oh, looks like the deers are getting killed off by Mangonels. That's one to kill deer. Poaching them for rocks.
Έτοιμος στον στόχο. Συνδεδεμένος και γεμισμένος.
Other side is aged up. The Byzantine player is going to be very far from aging up, currently collecting up no gold at the moment. There's a massive gold possibly cleaned on up. The Dragon player has quite a bit of reserve of resources, so you could try to start aging up, but needs quite a bit more food. Looks like that's going to force him back. While that's all going. Copy that. He does back off. Green still has a pretty cheap force in the field. Not very high quality units, but it is still getting for more Keshiks. Some of these villages still receiving some bleed damage. So surprised we don't see textiles at the current rate. We go for textiles there. We're helping all the bleed damage he's been receiving from those Landschnecks. And let me go and translate that one thing you said. Green's now pushing forward with his army over here. Huh. Oh, that stone deposit. Some of the rocks are actually floating off the ground. That's sort of humorous. Still some deer over here. In fact, both the deer deposits spawned really close to each other. You see now the Palace of Suave have been put on the field. Axe Town Center produces 200% faster, 6% cost. And it's basically the same as the Holy Roman Empire variant. Landsknecht hitting. Oh! Landsknecht are. These man-at-arms are just bloodletting everything. As far as 24, Magano's engaging, gets some good splash damage here. Springall does go down, leaving the Magano free reign to fire one more volley. May get a second volley off, get some good damage there. It's another Magano, or Magano pushing forward. He does have the Palace Swabia as well as the outpost firing away. Takes emergency repair, should be able to keep this stuff nice and healed on up. Kesh and Cataphract trying to deal with these prelates. Looks like the Cataphract's about to go down. Green has won the fight, but he may not be able to capitalize much more since he's lost the majority of his army. Green Gull does receive a hit there. More villagers being employed on field. It seems like Pink has having trouble with maxing out his deploying any sort of army in the field. I think it's for trying to rely on the Bolgraf Palace too much. It is nice, but it's just a single structure. And wait, Green back out of the game. Okay. I probably cover all those villagers dead, but either way, this is Antigrade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. And let's see what he typed on in. I'm doing good. Now it says it's French for how are you? Sorry about that. I can't read most languages. Let's see. Let's go back to him and let's see what we have next. That was this one. Let's go to this one. 24 minutes. We can do this one. I do need to use the restroom before I get started, so please give me one moment. About that, back. Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another Age of Cards 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the orange Jeanne d'Arc. We have Corvinus 1. On the top left side as the Cyan Delhi Sultanate. We have Space Billy Billy.com 2937475. Not sure what that points to. That maybe is this some sort of like Twitch variant? I've seen it. Somebody in that with like in a couple years too. Different number, because it's like 6969 something, but either way. Jeanne d'Arc does provide some benefits here. Currently Jeanne d'Arc is providing some gold. Sultanate is, of course, to plan out some various structures out to get the free research going. First going for Wheelbarrow. And now we're seeing efficient production and piety. And gold being collected on up.
Mendes? Vado.
And now I've got the School of Cavalry going on up. School of Cavalry still the same as with the French variant.
Parat.
Over here we do have Dome of Faith, allows them to pull out scholars at a discount of 50 gold, making it a bit more affordable.
آماده.
Got a good number of sheeple back here. Jeanne d'Arc's getting a good amount of experience. Let's see how close she is to level up. And I've seen the Archer variant and the Warrior variant, so here's which path that she'll go this time. Needs a bit more experience as well. Right now, Jeanne d'Arc the Villager. Damage output is nothing too significant. She's now pushed on the field. She's going to be stabbing a boar while the rest of the villagers are back helping her out. Boar is now getting stabbed to death. Jeanne d'Arc is taking a bit of damage here. And there we go, plus 50 experience. And now she can almost age up. There we go, she can age up. And she is now the swordsman variant, and she will go and slice apart the doggo. You need to plant an outpost there to help keep that boar secure. And now she is the melee Joan of Arc, which gives her access to slam the ground for AoE damage. She's of course the mage class in this game, and as well as the heal ability and to consecrate buildings. Usually one of the things the first day I see consecrated is the School of Cavalry itself. Make your cavalry cheaper, and was it just food? 40% cheaper in food, right? Or was it like 20% cheaper in total? One of the two. I think it was just in food. Scout taking some hits there.
Attention, novos ordines.
Coréo reste pour despartir.
Ecce mandement.
Parat pour ve.
Quid me?
Où dois-je rider? Si facte ça!
2 Royal Knights deployed on the field with 1 scout, and now she's going to be hacking apart the boar. And also the boar will give her some more experience. I don't think it gets applied to deer, but over here we do have now a Ghazi Raider now deployed on the field. Ghazi Raiders are armed with a mace, which does a bit of bonus damage versus heavy, but they don't have any bonus damage versus siege like the regular horsemen. They hit harder and slower, and less effective versus rams. More Ghazi Raiders now being pulled on the field. They'll be okay versus the Royal Knights, but not really that good. There's a good number of Ghazi Raiders now on the field. We got 7 on the field, 1 more on the way. 3 Royal Knights on the field, make that 4, and 1 more on the way. Does use Holy Wrath there, get some, what, 40 AoE damage? Holy Wrath's not available, does utilize it again right there, just 20 AoE damage. She can now consecrate buildings well. Does get a nice little heal there to make her Royal Knights a little bit less likely to die. 1 Royal Knight has gone down. Another one is severely wounded, as well as a scout. Good engagement there for the Jeanne d'Arc. He just consecrated something. Apparently the consecrate has an infinite range, I guess. She just consecrated the School of Cavalry. I didn't realize it had infinite range. Reduces the food cost by 25%. Not really. I'm not excited for Company Heroes 3 replays. I haven't touched Company Heroes 3 since the first day I got it. I am probably not going to touch Company Heroes 3. I've only have, what, 4 hours of gameplay for a good reason. I was not impressed by it. I was mostly insulted by it.
Ordine tenets.
Then I'll have some walls going on up. Get some good hits there, and Spearman will likely go down here. There's some more Spearman here. He does kill off that one Spearman, does gain more stabs. Wall's not being complete, so the villager's dead. Or could be interrupted, does inside the outpost here. And the Gods Raiders will be able to torch down and break open the outpost with the soft exterior inside. Royal Knights need to charge their way forward. Jean d'Arc can catch up a little bit later. Villagers actually managed to sneak on out. He wasn't paying attention there, nor was I. And immediately redeploys the outpost on the smoldering ruins. Second side here has been captured. And the outpost will be decaptured. Geyser is now trying to break open on the palisade walls there. He is going to repair it up to stall out for a bit of time. Pumbaa still has 1,000 food left. Looks like 2 villagers is a good magical number, though it is being out damaged then repairs. Oh, looks like my Twitch may have crashed. But it doesn't appear that the stream is stopped.
Equites attendant Cimoniers.
Knights gain some good damage there. The Scholar will go down. A number of Spearmen deployed on the field to engage those Ghazi Riders. Outpost has blown down the field. That could be quickly torched down. Ghazi Raiders are still trying to torch their way through over here. They want to get some of the Spearmen over here just in case. Six has been recaptured this time on the far right. Over here, local doggo does get put down by the Royal Knight, and the Royal Knight will be decapitated from point. Trivali's on the way to get some health regen. Spearman for Spearman there. Jean d'Arc looks to have missed her Holy Wrath. She can consecrate another building there, though she doesn't have to do that immediately. And now we do have more Holy Wrath being pulled on out. I suppose at this point in time she's not a mage, but a spell sword. Either way, Jean d'Arc will go down there. Jean d'Arc's on meeting on the build queue once again. These Ghazi Raiders are falling back. Jean d'Arc's forces have took quite a bit of damage there and needs to fall back. Royal Knights still decapitating this, and still got this palisade wall, so some fire. Jean d'Arc is now back here and mass repairing up there. At that point in time, it may have been good to let it go down so Jean d'Arc can engage. But then again, she probably wouldn't be able to do all too much. Is she classified as light melee or heavy melee at this point in time? She is classified as heavy, so the Ghazi Raiders will actually do bonus damage versus her. Royal Knight will go down to the Ghazi Raiders. It's going to need some more Spearmen. More Holy Wrath there, getting some good AoE damage. You'll likely go down then. Holy Wrath was cast again before she went down. And just good damage on all these units.
Hami Konam. Oh, eat. Ordine tenets. Move tourbeurs.
Another archer does go down there, does fall back in time. Overall, just so mass Gazi Raider. Now, a number of archers mixed on in. Jean d'Arc has been redeployed. The French player may, at this point in time, may want to eye to, I suppose, aging up. Won't exactly give any new units to help engage. Wooden walls have been torched down. Consecrate ability can be utilized once again. I think the charge may have reset. The charging time. Good damage there. Is being upgraded for a fortified outpost. No other upgrades at the moment. Goomba has only 100 health remaining. Maybe got either not to worry about upgrading that to a fortified outpost at the moment.
Audite milites. Ocest. Commemondes.
And the villager does go down there. Right here, over here, we got these Gazi Riders, pushing away 4, 16 of them. No defensive spearmen here at the moment. Aurora Knight could pop out, help hold the line, but against this many, not so much. And so we'll get some arrows off. And got the local doggo getting some bites in. Over here, Aurora Knight does take some fire. It looks like some orange. That is actually orange second town center. Science deer spawned here and here, or orange spawned the back line. So overall, Science deer did not spawn a good position, though a town center up here would be also good for the gold. And it's very stone inside the wall, or the cliff face as well. Spearman being overwhelmed. Gazi Rider is pushing way forward and does get a nice restoration heal. And now she is a heavy cav. Went for 3 champions. Champions, of course, a man-at-arms variant. Got 4/4 armor with bonus damage versus Spearman. Good against his opponent who is not deploying out Spearman. But the good armor is still good nonetheless. The Riders basically given bonus versus crossbows, a very precise unit type. Jean d'Arc's forces starting to engage. Spearman actually finding some reasonable engagement. The Jean champions are down to still has 3 of them on the field at the moment. Scholars gain some healing in combat. Orange will be slowly picked on off. Jean d'Arc may want to fall back sooner rather than later. She'll start to fall on back. She has 450 max health, so she can take quite a bit of beating there. Holy Wrath can be utilized once again, but these guys are all higher health. Got a small force here. The Spearman could turn around and probably save her. She is down to 23 health. Does get some good spear stabs there. Jean d'Arc may get focused down. She does manage to live right there. This town center has been consecrated, reducing food costs of the villagers by 25%, as well as scouts. Market is receiving a bit of fire there. More spearmen being put on the field, very good. Those Jean champions she may want to go for. Thought that ability allows her to build Jean champions from various structures. Oh, maybe just at keeps, that's what I'm thinking of. Not at barracks, but only at keeps. Which at this point in time, that would be good items, and it would do bonus damage. It won't be exactly that great. Not fun against any spearmen. Holy Wrath was utilized once again. Archer's getting hit by some various spearmen. Royal Knights still getting hit by the Gazi Raiders. Orange's army is just having trouble re-maxing out. Not a lot of food at the moment. Deer being collected up over here and here. That's quite a bit of vultures on deer, and still simply not enough. And Delhi Sultan player has advanced to the next age.
Parades pour labourer.
Huh, are these man-at-arms cheaper? Don't see any barracks over here for me to compare, but that just seems a little significantly cheaper. They cost 95. Don't they cost like 120 by default? Does Jean get them cheaper? Oh yeah, wait, they're consecrated, that's why they're cheaper. Ugh, I'm out of it.
Peine effect.
Royal Institute now being employed on out. Over here. We'll be able to get out the unique research cheaper and earlier. 13 villagers over here. Not enough room for, in the town center. Enough room if you include the outpost, but still, that's probably a good idea not to run that direction. Village Giant just abandoned their deposit for the time being. Jeanne d'Arc does have more villagers at the moment. She does not get the faster villager production like the French.
Besoin à faire.
Sacred site now being decaptured here. This town center will go down. And we do have royal bloodlines now been researched. More wooden walls now being employed on out. Of course, the Delhi Sultan can employ out walls utilizing their infantry units. We got another round of Jean's champions deployed on out as well. Stone deposit here. There's quite a bit of stone and gold in the mountain range in the center, and good amount of walls help get it, keep it secure. Over here, we do have the Ghazi Riders trying to punch down some of this housing. Royal Knights push forward. Got some Arbiteers now deployed on out. Arbiteers are nice, but they will have trouble versus the Horsemen. Veteran Ghazi Riders now upgraded. They do not get bonus damage versus siege like other horsemen. Some of the housing are starting to be burnt down. Losing this house here, we'll put him at pop cap, but we've got other houses being built. Time to push way forward. Couple spearmen as well as Jean's champions in tow. May see some Holy Wrath, not really good hits there. Jeanne d'Arc needs to engage as well. Raiders torching down some various stuff. Got some units back here. Not enough to really engage. More archer range there, which some of these archers could be picked off. Reinforcements. Royal Knights starting slowly going down, but looks like he's lost all of his crossbows. Wolo now active. Ghazi Raiders finding these reinforcements and picking them off. Very, very nice. So the French army is cut off at the moment. Trying to torch down some various stuff. Royal Knights trying to find some villagers. There's some exposed farmlands here. He does have textiles. Oops. Now Ghazi Raiders are trying to hit these ranged forces there, but the Royal Knights now engaging. Jeanne d'Arc now thanks to Royal Bloodlines at 600 health. And the Ghazi Raiders being pursued by the Royal Knights. Jeanne d'Arc's about to go down. We have a Lancer here. Holy Wrath there does get a couple kills. Jeanne d'Arc does go down. And Jean's champions do go down as well.
Soyez prest, compagnon. Avance, compagnon. Incontinent. je commande, avant.
Does get some charge attacks there. Now it's on Gaze, thinks that can't hit saddles. They will have a good amount of damage benefits, though it has worn off. God's ready to try and push way forward. Crossbows focus them down. Very, very good. Science army is going to get overran. Holy Wrath gains a good damage there. Scholar takes some hits. Looks like Science army is going to disintegrate. Not really able to mass reduce in time. And now does have a Veteran Knight here. And does back of the game now. There's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see if there's any more replays. Let's see. 19, a little bit too short. 12. 1 hour and 9 minutes. Oh boy. Deadly Sultan vs. Order of Dragon for 1 hour. What is this game gonna be? Elephants versus Heavy Horsemen? Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replays. On the left side as the yellow Deadly Sultanate, we have Give You Anxiety. On the right side as the pink Order of the Dragons, we have Corvinus 1. Order of the Dragons villagers, of course, are 20% more expensive, while 25% more effective. That little gain. And the Deadly Sultanate does give access to free research. This map has a large number of walls on the map, so we could, or not walls, but cliff faces in the center map, so it's pretty easy to wall off this zigzag of resource, not necessarily resources, but land. There's some sacred sites all along the mountain range as well. This map has quite a bit of small amount of gold and coin. Got a nice little string of them there. Two stone deposit right next to each other. Deer and boar right next to each other with a sheep. Deer over here as well, so this is probably a good expansion direction. Not a lot of wood on this map, so this map is a little bit sparse on it. Bunch of small wood deposits. On the Holy Empire side, the deer on the behind, nice and safe, but spread out. Boar next to the trade post. What does the Deadly Sultanate get for trade benefits? I don't think they get any good trade benefits. Order of the Dragon, of course, can get out the Regni's Cathedral for more gold. Deadly Sultanate, I guess the only thing I can really say that provides a large amount of value over time is probably the gunpowder elephants. But the other one does provide quite a bit of food generation as well. There is just a good amount of gold in the map, however. Don't get me wrong about that. Do not get the Menwork Palace and the Dome of the Faith. Dome of Faith allows you to pull out scholars at discount, while Menwork Palace, I'm not too terribly impressed with it. Give you 3 researches. One to make your man-at-arms take 20% less damage under 20% health. Bleeding Landsknechts, which does not stack, and crossbows to do bonus damage to siege, which really, even in the best circumstances, won't even get applied. Oh, I think I know why he did that. He crossed the T of potential walls going up around the sacred site early on, so his opponent just simply can't get walls there immediately. He is relatively close by to that sacred site. Like, if I angle the camera right, you can see that the town center is right there on the same screen as the sacred site, but just barely. And we already got the Bolgraf Palace not going up. The Bolgraf Palace is Palace is a barracks, which will produce your barracks units for 30% faster and 30% cheaper, which is actually very good for the Orla Dragon, seeing their stuff is expensive. Really expensive. Last of these berries now being claimed. No military units being employed on by either side, so we may see. Yep, got fast castles here as well. Compound Defender allows you to build out stone structures with your infantry and deploy out stone structures for cheaper.
Was soll getan werden?
We do got a scholar on the field. Both sides should be trying to seize up relics as quickly as they can. No Regnitz Cathedral, so no additional gold income from relics. We are going to see the Bleeding Lanch next, the Zornhau. We do not have the Gilded Man-at-Arms pushing forward. Does have 4 range armor, so the Townsend arrows will do minimal damage to him. Reversion Ritual, he actually may get himself, this guy. He does escape out of there. And we've got the Lanch Neck pushing forward. It does have the bleeding effect activated, so you can see this guy is bleeding to death. Somehow, Lanch Neck killed off 6 villagers. I've been seeing this recently where people have been using the bleed effect very effectively against villagers, which is something I've always been overlooking when it comes to the Menwork Palace's upgrade. Because to me, I don't think about trying to slice apart villagers with a Lanchneck. It moves the same speed as a spearman. Not gonna lie about that. He is actually only have a couple sheep remaining, and it's quite a bit of villagers collecting up sheep. He needs to probably eye for a second town center up here, or at least some sort of way to protect this region. He is going for Village Fortress, so maybe try and clean some stone here, put a keep here to help him to get collect the deer, and then collect some more stone to get out more keeps. I hear some crossbows in the field. These Gilded Man-at-Arms have quite a bit of health, so we'll take quite a bit of abuse. Something knows as well about the Golden Curse here. It seems like they may have like some sort of like won't die for X amount of time mechanic, because it seems like I see them a large number of times with less or at 1 health. Second site now being captured on up, Man-at-Arms being pursued.
بفعل empfang.
ناوکیان اسلحه را حاضر فرمایید. نشانید مرپاداش بنده را به دست دارم. بشنیدم.
Wolf getting some bites on in, 1 damage at a time. Okay, those are crossbows sitting on top of the deer. Second site being captured up by Yellow. And gets distracted the fact that there's a wounded scout there, so he went off and stopped capturing it on up. Second site here has been captured. He's not realized it just yet. But this guy will keep the progress here, the crossbowman. Yoda horseman up on field. It can take quite a bit of abuse from the crossbows. It's the extra health. Does take out 1 crossbow there. It does take out another crossbow there. Was it cost effective? Probably equal in cost. Exotic Doggo does go down. The Yellow has claimed up 4 relics. Pink's only claimed up 1. Oh! And there's that bleed effect on the Lanchnecks. Yeah, Lanchnecks are good versus villagers. Jeez. You may want to send a scholar over there to just get that one healed up. He also did not react in time to get inside the outpost. Man-at-Arms. Again, he... Okay, he had 2 health remaining there. This outpost is upgraded for arrow slit. The wolf's still fighting away.
همینطور که بفرمودی.
And Scholar does capture the sacred site and needs to run away from the dog or gives him head paths. Veteran Gilded Horsemen now pulled on the field. They do cost 240. So when one killed off 2 crossbows, that was equal trade.
چه باید کنم؟ من آن را به زودی خواهم ساخت.
Gilded Horsemen now pushing the way forward. We do have a Tower Elephant being deployed on the field. I think War Elephants may be better, but I think that's an age 4 unit only. They can get War Elephant. Tower Elephants are armed with 2 archers. They just have good damage, nothing too significant about them. While the War Elephants do have the Spearmen on the back, which does do bone sandwiches cavalry. Does get some damage down to the Gilded Horsemen. You can go heavy units. This is clearly a light unit. Ranged cavalry elephant. I don't think it's classified as heavy. It does have a good amount of range armor, however. You have him Gilded Man at Arms here. The Ghazi Raiders can't do bonus damage to him, as well as the crossbow. And the Scholars getting some good healing action. And oh, the scout got the kill there. Horsemen and scout moving around. Men armed trying to pursue these forces. They will find some villagers, but not unengaged villagers. There's some villagers there on some gold, as well as some idle ones here. Get a horseman hitting some of these villagers. Crossbows engaging. And now the villager does go down. Horseman taking a bit of fire there. And again, another land strike hitting these units, and they do something already start bleeding out. The other land strike will get some good damage there onto these Ghazi Raiders, and thanks to the AoE slicing, he will actually win that fight. Veteran Horse or Ghazi Raider now deployed on the field, got a keeping pulled on out. Yes, and he does have village fortress, which so he can deploy out villagers there and have drop off resources. Land strike engaging, these villagers will likely bleed out to death. All 6 like captured by yellow. Seeing some hits there, some of these ones will bleed out. It is AoE bleed as well. That one will be saved by the Scholar. Elephant and forces push my forward. Emergency repairs on the outpost. Scholar now getting hacked down. He needs to get the outpost garrison to gauge the land schneck. Ghazi Raider does go down. Horseman push right forward. They should do bonus damage, which is the Tower Elephant. They'll go straight for the crossbows. The bonus damage is range is plus 18. And now the elephant has been fully encircled and does get killed off. These are starting to go down. Ghazi Raider does survive there. These forces are starting to fall on back. Ghazi Raiders over here starting to engage. And the villagers looks like will shank the Ghazi Raiders. And now the scout. Oh, sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. It looks like you You now have Age of Empires 4 doing the campaigns. Any tips? Mangonels, the catapult, good for infantry. The AI gets ripped apart by it. If you have trouble in missions, getting out a handful of Mangonels will just annihilate most of the AI composition. Additionally, the stats between campaign and multiplayer are completely different, so try not to compare the two units together. But still the basic premise where spearmen are supposed to counter cavalry and all that sort. But Mangonels. Houses Swabi are not going on up, which is a ×3 town center with a 1/3 of the cost. We'll be able to blow out villages very quickly, and very good for the Order of the Dragon as well, which their village is much more expensive. I feel like Yellow's village has been running around with their heads cut off. He does not have enough food to age up the moment. Scholar trying to run away. The Scholar seems like moving a bit faster than normal. At the age up there, our elephant pushes away forward. We do have the prelates trying to heal up these units.
Ihr geht den Weg der Gerechtigkeit.
Dein Wunsch ist mein Befehl. Werden angeschossen.
Dein Wunsch ist mein Befehl.
Reite nach Befehl.
Keep does get some good damage there. Stable now receiving some fire, both from torches and the elephant's head. Some wooden walls here and there. The other horseman falling back. Got a number of forces here. Still going for Gilded Horseman. Probably still overall the best unit he can put on the field. He's fighting against crossbows, War Elephant, and God's Raiders. Horsemen in general will be useful against all those compositions. Sure, God's Raiders are slightly better, but against crossbows and the Elephant, Horsemen are just still the way to go. Always excited to catch up by Yellow once again. And now got the crossbows getting hit by the Gilded Man-at-Arms a bit foolishly. That Yellow's let them that happen. Scholar is starting to go down. Landscheck's starting to get some hits there. Scholar goes down. Multiple Scholars are here. Gosrad is being picked off as well. Elephant now bashing his head against some of these units. Scholars will go down there. Gilded Horseman now trying to pursue these crossbows. God's Raiders push forward. Does not get that fully surrounded there. All the crossbows have gone down, and now the Tower Elephant's falling back. Apparently the Landschnecks are not getting bleed effects onto it. Elephant down. And the God's Raiders do go down as well. God's Raiders and Scholar does go down. Keep now going on up. But he has oh, he doesn't have village forces. Fortress. No, he does have village fortress. Why did he put a mining camp when he had a village fortress? Am I stupid? No, he doesn't have village fortress. Okay, I must be stupid. Wait, keep. There. I'm looking at the wrong player. I am stupid. Ugh. I don't know why, I'm just out of it today. We do now have the Slate in Stone construction, which is going to give him +5 fire armor, which is okay. Not really useful unless you're fighting against Mongols, honestly. It will slow down some engagements, but not necessarily ahead of elephants or crossbow bolts. Not aged up at the moment. He's getting some food up. He may be eyeing to age up relatively soon. We got more mills going on up, as well as farms around the keep. Yeah, I'm definitely not 100% in it today. Over here, you got a crossbow push way forward. The outpost will be built, and he will not hop inside. There's a bunch of angry men with axes trying to hack him apart. Crossbow does go down there.
Nicht gelistet.
And that village or crossbow does go down there.
Gute Arbeit. Schöner Bau.
خاموش این مهم بود.
Gate going on up. Some more walls over here, not fully built. These walls have been fully built. And more farms going up as well. Nice thing about Minwork Palace, it does also make your other upgrades cheaper as well. Very handy indeed. He does have the age advantage, not really capitalizing at the moment. I think it's relying on the Bolgraf Palace a bit too much in order to produce Saltsum units. As of right now, he does just need to get out other barracks. Mill going on down. Got 2 mining pits here, as well as a market.
Aufgehen! Bereit euch zu kämpfen! Ja, ich kann das sofort tun. Auf geht's! Rein ausstrecken!
Villager's being pursued. Scholars do take some hits. Villager does go down there. Good bombard there. It is upgrade as relic on the inside. Gains increased range and damage. Doing 94 damage per shot. These crossbowmen have 80 health, so they will get one shot by it. Now got the Hazar Academy. If I remember correctly as well, the Hazar Academy allows them to get food based on each research. Yep, give them plus 12 food per minute based on the number of technology research. And of course give them 3 scholars. More stone walls now being deployed on the field, which also keep this both of the markets and sphere of influence. It may be a good idea for him to start eyeing for some trade. It never hurts to go for a handful of them just in case. Masadra or Madrasa, however you pronounce it, it's now going on up. Secret sites here still captured, as well as this one. This one's currently neutral. Good to get a prelate up there to capture it up. Oh, sorry, I just saw your rumble message. Lack of sleep. Ah, yeah. You're welcome. I don't know why. It just on those days I just don't feel like. I don't know. It's just one of those just days. I'm just going to just call it that. Scholar does take a couple pokes there from the Spearman. Spearman and Man-at-Arms. Of course, we'll take a bit of time to research all the elite upgrades. The Order of the Dragon player did have a window to be aggressive, but that window is rapidly shrinking. And when I say rapidly, I mean, at least for archers, 3 seconds. For lancers, 45 seconds. I suppose that is rapid. Walls going on up, so we got stone walls being pulled on out of the field, right next to the stone walls. Yellow may want to get a gate here and go on the other side now. Yep, we'll have trouble getting over there, and with just no entrance over here. Yellow may not be paying enough attention. 5 spearmen, 12 man-at-arms, 9 Landsknechts there. How does that will give the power elephants, crossbows loaded in the back. He's now going for armored beasts, getting increased health and armor for elephants as well. More of the stone walls going on up, but will not be fully complete. You will need to pull out some more stone walls next to stone walls. There we go. I'm so surprised they got that close. Is this traversable up there? I'm half thinking it is potentially traversable right there. Because I don't think it should actually allow to do that to naturally happen. Of course, it didn't exactly naturally happen. More walls going on up, both sides being a little bit idle. 16 man-at-arms, 9 Landsknechts, 2 cannon, 9 spearmen, 5 prelates, versus an army of 21 crossbows, 7 Ghazi raiders, and 4 scholars. I think should be able to complete this force. The spearmen alone to get rid of those Ghazi raiders, and they're already all dead. Crossbows need to fall back on the side of the wall. Bombards engaging. They are inspired to have plus 50% more damage. So the bonus damage building is very high. Do 525 damage per shot versus the keep. It gets broken on through. Does have a number of lancers now pulled on the field, but there's still a number of spearmen as well as Landsknechts here. Some of these lances will perhaps bleed out, guess not. Man-at-arms, another Landsknechts push way forward, trying to get these forces. Bombard here, getting hit by a couple of man-at-arms. Bombard will go down there, big loss for yellow. Man-at-arms is slowly being picked on off. Crossbows gain some good damage on it. He does have access to Cinder arrows, gain some good damage benefits. But right now, the spearmen and man-at-arms are still just cleaving through everything. Yellow lost a significant army. Yellow's just trying to hold on more lancers. You can see here, Pink has killed 25,000 X value versus opponent will kill 10,000. So I'm feeling that's actually incorrect, because it seems like a large number of issues where it doesn't get the proper costs for Order of the Dragons. Got some hand cannoneers on the field, very nice. They're not going to be too spectacularly noticeable as Gilded, other than just being a good unit. I even want to know what a Gilded hand cannoneer even looks like. But yeah, I think it's like a really high rate of fire. We have some archers here. Elite archers will be useful versus the Landsknechts as well as the spearmen. It's a good spear brace there. Gilded spearmen have absurd bonus damage versus cavalry. They're going to do plus 56 damage versus cavalry, so they'll have base damage or a potential damage of 81 versus cavalry, which is absurd. Hand cannoneers getting good numbers here, getting some good damage. Got chemistry now being researched by the Order of the Dragon, as well as more mining techs. Hand cannoneers getting now here in good numbers, able to shoot everything quite successfully. More siege workshops going on up. At this point in time, some tower elephants wouldn't be half bad. Some crossbow tower elephants. Got 14 hand cannoneers, 8 more on the way. 20 Ghazi raiders, 31 more on the way. Some of these units starting to get hit by those units. Looks like some of these villages getting hit as well. The wood deposits I mentioned beforehand are a little bit scattered. That's the sort of thing when it comes to Pink and Order of Dragons. Since they have a smaller elite force, they can put a large amount of damage on one point very easily. Literally, well, potentially Blitzkrieg. A large amount of force in one small, tight area. And arms, Landsknechts trying to push their way forward. It's good damage there. Ghazi raiders will be generally okay in this fight, but not all that great. Hand cannoneers are what's really going to be helping them out. Get some good damage there. Pink is disintegrating through Yellow's front line. And Canadian's going to get hit there. Needs to make sure he keeps their distance. Bombards here. Bombards finding some fire support now. And Canadian's looks like the largest state of life is 22 in the field. Over here, we've got the units finally being cleaned down and up. None of the Gazi Raiders are severely wounded. And Canadian's able to pick off some of these little land checks now. Bombards, I think, just counter bombard another bombard. One Yellow's bombards to go down. Gazi Raiders push way forward. The elite Gazi Raiders have bone sandwich versus siege. So they will be just like any other unit, other than just having high mobility versus bombards. Good counter barrage there. Pink just lost a bombard, and now Pink's army has been disintegrated. And it's still relying on the Bolgraf Palace for all of his production, which is actually hurting him, I say right now, for the fact that he have now just started building out other barracks. We need those a long time ago. He does have a bit of food and gold to work with. Quite a bit of gold, so maybe going for more Landsknecks right now would be in order. Someone's not pulling out any archers for a hard counter. And Canadians will still pose a problem, however. It's not being pursued by some Gazi Raiders. Spearmen turning around. We got some stone walls up here as well, congesting the mountain line. Pink has claimed up the sacred site as well.
Ich kann den Feind spüren. Sind unter Beschuss.
Single Landsknecht over here.
Wir werden angeschossen. Ich marschiere ins Schicksal.
Bombards could potentially get some damage over here, but they can get easily overran. A couple more archery being put on field. Has some other forces here, including some hand cannoneers. Villager count is in favor of Yellow, but remember the pink ones are better. I thought I just heard an elephant. Got a keep here. We got multiple war elephants not being pulled on field. Yellow's Gazi Raiders trying to engage these forces with some hand cannoneer support. War elephants can bash their heads against that keep and take it out. Landsknecht getting some great kills on these villagers, wiping out the entire group. One of those there, two of them. Oh no. Oh. Pink just lost all those units to... Now he has 3 Landsknecks, 4 Gilded Man-at-Arms, a Gilded Horseman, as well as a handful of Gilded Spearmen. He just lost a lot there. Though this Landsknecht is still hacking apart all these villagers. Has a turn, or the tides have changed sides. Keep is now being bashed down. That Landsknecht is still causing massive issues, but does get picked off by the keep. Pink does have a better economy at the moment, thanks to the fact that his villagers are simply 25% collection better on individual level. Relics have been dropped on the ground there, and you got these horsemen now being picked on up. He's now pushing forward with a number of Gilded Spearmen among other items. Bombard firing away. This bombard moving around. Elephants have cleaned through these areas. They do have a good number. Another Wololo there. It was unsuccessful this time. Pink's having trouble remaxing out. Yellow has the max out army still. And so has some of the Gilded units. Gilded Landsknecks push on forward. They do apply the bleed effect to the opponent. Got those forces clean up through those Gaza Raiders. Some of them may bleed out. Try to push his way forward. Ink's army is being cleaned up. He needs to take time to reinforce and regroup. Part of Yellow's base have been cleaned through. He does have a bit of wood to work with. Elephant's now push his way forward. Going to batter down the keep. Will go down very, very quickly. We got good no hand cannoneers here to provide fire support, but these spearmen are getting some damage onto them. But the overkill on some of these units. Landsknechts, if they get some good hits, they will cause some good bleeding damage onto those hand cannoneers. Did bleed through a good number of them. Did go through a good number of them there. Yellow's now established to keep on top of the opposing rebels' keep. Elephant's still pushing way forward. Village trying to claim up this wood. Got some wood deposits all across over here. He may want to try seizing. Barracks now seems on fire. He is out of food. He needs to get out some more farms, which he needs more wood for. Now going for court architects. He can use some mercenary repairs in some of these buildings, or one of these buildings, get healed on up. Some bomb bars push way forward. He has a couple mangonels here as well. He does have not any spearmen to gauge these war elephants. The war elephants, as mentioned beforehand, the spear will do bonus damage versus cavalry. Mangonels could get some volleys on the Gaza Raiders. Won't be exactly effective, but at least be okay. Mangonels forcing off push way forward. Mangonels will find an okay volley there. Got some Landsknechts to mix all this, getting some great AoE damage. Mangonels are fine. Bomb bars are fine. He's not focusing down. He also trying to push forward with another mining camp there to collect up this gold deposit. That side's gone for traders at the moment. Mangonels find some damage there onto the war elephant. Now start falling back. The war elephants are classified as heavy, so going for crossbows will do bonus damage versus them. Good number of hand cannoneers. Elephants are going to get overran by these various forces. So surprised they don't have to take any bleed damage from the Landsknechts. It may not be affected by the bleed damage. Mangonels find some hit there on the hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers do take bonus damage from Mangonels. Get some good hits there. Does get some hits and some misses. Mangonels rolling miss there on the hand cannoneers. Elephants slowly whittled down. Bomb bars falling back. Hand cannoneers took some pretty sizable hits there. One Mangonel does go down. Other people have hand cannoneers starting to get hit. So we're starting to fall back now. Lancer's able to overrun the Mangonels. Not a lot of defense here. He does have a outpost here with a bombard and a relic. Another outpost being deployed out right there. These villages need to retreat back into some garrisons. And can use some good damage there. Volgraf calls game mercenary repaired. He's running out of infrastructure to rapidly rebuild stuff. He's trying to build some more stuff over here. Got Spearman over here. Cannon placements getting some good damage. He has lost a number of villagers. He does have the Paulus Swabia for more production. Volgraf Paulus will go down. Fortified outpost first, then going perhaps get a cannon placement there. Got some various siege weapons here. Going for some battery rounds along the flanks. Bombers are not being torched down. Volgraf Paulus has gone down. more reinforcing the Lancers. He has an army of 24 at the moment. His opponent only has an army of 82. He no longer has the good stuff he claimed earlier. His horsemen are pushing way forward. He has a good number of farms back here. But he does get some more production there. Has a good number of spearmen to push forward with. And Yell's on eyeing for a proxy keep around his primary town center. 2 landmarks have been destroyed, the Menorch Palace and the Volgrov Palace. Those last 2 remaining landmarks are right here and right there. So he does not have a whole lot of distance right here to stabilize. Let's push way forward. Got some spearmen here to counter them. Spearman getting good damage there on the cavalry. Bombard's placements firing away. Horseman trying to overrun the bombards there. If he takes out those cannons, he'll be much better off. The horsemen do plus 15 versus siege. Gonna push his way forward. He does have plus 15 fire armor, so these spearmen will do. They'll still do reasonable damage and torch against the keep, but not as great. He still needs to Pascal some better until cleave it down. While the house is going down, so reduces now his maximum population, trying to these bombards. We do have 3 batteries not pulled on field. I'm not sure where they're at the moment. They actually may be all over here because the other 3 batter rams. He can start doing some serious damage to his opponent's infrastructure. This outpost, and he could use some emergency repairs. Now use emergency repairs. Let's use it on it. It has a relic inside, and it's also a bombard emplacement. It's a great damage on these forces. So they're being cleaned on up. Second site tend to be decaptured, while it was unsuccessful. Batterings looks like have been cleaned on up. Some damage there. He's still lacking a bit of infrastructure to rebuild his army. Does have a decent amount of spearmen. There's some Ghazi Riders now push way forward. Not sure where all the spearmen end. There's a good number of them right there. I say it's 22 somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. They'll just push way forward. Horsemen trying to engage these various forces, and now Yell's trying to fight for a keep here. Spearmen push way forward. These villagers will get rapid required. I don't think it's going to get the keep up. Spearmen now hitting the various horsemen now. Over here we do have the spearmen just running around. And Yellow will be cleaned up here. So the hand cannons can still get some good damage. Cannoneers not being microed to set a step away. Keep still seeing some fire from the bombard emplacement. Some villagers are going down. Both sides have lost a good amount of villagers. Looks like Pink will hold in this region. Still needs a batter ram or 2. They also eye for a handful of traders. Finding 86 gold per trip. Outpost of 15 fire armor can withstand quite a bit of abuse. Outpost will go down. It does have some traders in this region, so he may be able to pick off some of these traders. Both sides have not a whole lot of civilians out on the field at the moment. A couple spearmen here, they can get some good damage, but it looks like they're just getting peeled off while moving. StarCraft 2 tends to go pretty quickly. If you don't scout out your opponent properly and you don't see what your opponent's going for, he can get you off guard. It's easier to harass both have ways to harass workers. And elephants are good, but they're expensive. Like, they are really expensive, but very population efficient. They're meant just for like a late game army composition. Looks like the Scholar will go down, but the Gilded Knight will likely go down as well. More of the traders going down here as well. Over here, various units getting gunned down. Let's get another horseman there. The Order of the Dragonfly is still just having trouble with food. This one has plenty of food thanks to that one observatory, but it's lacking a bit of gold. That's why he got all the traders. I think most of the gold on the map has been seized. There's some gold deposits here and there, but nothing too significant. Actually, there's still a gold deposit right here. So yellow does have some gold to work with. Pink right now just not trying to utilize gold. Cosmere is just finding these units there. We're picking them off. Horsemen push way forward. These gilded horsemen are going to get overwhelmed. And now there is another war elephant on the field. Now the market may go down, and that was put a delay on the trading. Green or yellow right now has a massive reserve of food. More traders go on down. Up here we do have this keeping slowly being dealt with. He really needs to just pull out a batting ram to deal with it. This is not going all too well. Kaiser is pushing way forward, and they should be able to clean this stuff up thanks to the archers and hand cannoneers in the back line. More of the Gilded Horsemen finding some various engagements. Elephant is trying to hunt them down. And all that stuff will be cleaned on up here. Guys, raiders raiding around. Elephant engaging the Gilded Horseman. He should be able to win out no problem. Keeps on getting some damage over here. Got a good number of these gilded units push way forward, but there's just way too many hand cannoneers from the gauge. He's right now having trouble remaxing. This one is doing better, but it's not fully maxed out. So going for more hand cannoneers at the moment. Bolgraf Hall is still being repaired on up, and has repaired the Menwork Palace. Spearmen do get a good hit there, and does take up the Lancer. Horseman does get bashed down there. And there's too many marks there from just simply torch them all down. Horseman push way forward. Gazi Raiders just moving around. Got a good number of man-at-arms and spearmen in tow. Though it'll take a bit of time for them to catch on up. Got more lines to push way forward. Does have some various forces here as well. Bar placement still firing away. Engineers do get some shots there. House does go down. Good horseman will connect. This other force needs to start moving down here as well. Horsemen will not be able to win this fight by themselves. And his horse will be cleaned on up. More reinforcements are streaming on in, just getting swatted away one at a time. His horse down here. I think we'll win this fight. All of the Gazi horses riders have gone down. A decent force still here. Order of the Dragon player still needs more food and needs more gold, and there's no more gold on left of the map from the seas. And he may want to eye for this trading post. He does have an opening here. Bit of stone to work with on the map, but not really on his side of the map. He's starting to push his way forward with more of these trash units. He will overrun the hand cannoneers, find a good angle onto them. Slowly closes on end there. Lance section will be able to get some great damage there. A couple spearmen will get some hits there on the elephant as well. Elephant does go down. This force is going to get completely encircled, but the hand cannoneers are fighting successfully. More reinforcements are push way forward. Does find some traders there. Getting through most of these forces, and looks like Pink will win that fight. That force will get cleaned on up. We got a spring ball placement inside this keep, no cannon placement. More of these traders are going down. Well, elephants are like dolphins. I think they're actually inherently sadistic. These forces are going down there. And Blacksmith will be set ablaze. Man-arms push way forward, taking out some villagers. We got small force here. These forces now taking out some of these lancers. Villagers are being pursued as well. Lancers now being more and more deployed on the field, and since this opponent is out of gold, or has minimal gold, we'll be fighting against more and more spearmen, so Lancers would not be all that great. Archers, however, will be better. Gilded Horsemen trying to hit some of these villagers over here. Over here, more forces trying to torch down these trading posts. Trying to torch down this keep again. He needs to get out battery rams for this thing. He doesn't have siege engineers at the moment. This force will be cleaned on up. Couple spearmen here, getting some hits on these villagers. Tegasai has at least been captured. And looks like these villagers are... Oh, he's desperate for wood. He is literally trying to clean up with these 3 trees each, which is investing, what, 50 wood? Or 150 times 3. Yep, there's a point where another... He is out of trees. There's a couple trees here and there. But right now he is very, very low on trees. The keep has been set ablaze. He needs to take whatever wood he can collect and whatever gold, and eye for some traders. Because he does not have a lot of wood remaining. More walls going on down. villagers here.
Ich liebe im Wald zu
It's a
arbeiten.
couple trees. He's trying to touch down some of these farms. That may have been an accident. Oh, he does have the torch, AoE torches on the spearmen, so he's trying to torch down multiple farms. It's like a game of, not Tetris, but he splashed on the farm, so a good number of farms have been set ablaze. So we've got a guy trying to cook the food while it's on fire. This forest will be cleaned on up. All the marks have gone down. They all need to be rebuilt. He's trying to push way forward. If Pink can get enough stone, he can establish a keep there to deny the trade. Now he's trying to steal those trees over here. Yellow's now trying to build a keep here, just keep this wood secure. That's how desperate both sides are for wood. There's 96 stone there, not a lot. The Deadly Soul Empire does have quite a bit of stone stored up, so he can build out a good number of keeps. He also has 4 relics of Tithe Barn. He has a sizable force here, including some hand cannoneers. Spear and push way forward, but they will get annihilated. They got these horsemen trying to torch down the town center. It has no inherent fire armor. Trying to get they'll run around. There's actually quite a bit of villagers here collecting this wood. Guys are ready for a bit more urbanized environment right now. Has sees up quite a bit of wood there. Needs some more food. Got a relic pushing me forward. He may be eyeing for a conversion ritual. Moving it right around here could be a possibility. Conversion ritual. They all died. Was too late on the conversion ritual, and now it's going to fall back. He has claimed the central sacred site there, giving some more gold income. Khazar is pushing way forward. They're here in good numbers. Perhaps some man arms mixed on in. Yeah, both players are struggling with wood and gold. It is getting desperate. Neither side's been made has a trade up in the moment. And Canadian's getting overran. Yellow does have quite a bit of food. He can sell off maybe 5,000 of it for some gold. That'll go him, give him a long good amount of food there. Get the horseman trying to find another opportunity. Guys trying to hit the traders once again. Always the markets for them. Currently right now he does have maybe 1 trader on the field. Got a number of archers here, as well as hand cannoneers. Got another relic dropped on the ground right there. Not sure what he was doing right there. He set that one down. And does get that one put back in. Pink doesn't have a whole large army. Yellow has a smaller army on the field. Archers find another opportunity to engage with some hand cannoneers mixed on in. More forces streaming on in. Some deer still here, but it's not the critical resource. Wood is. And gold. Scholar's picked up that relic. I'm trying to find conversion ritual. That was really big whiff. Villager will go down. Both players are down to 70 villagers. It's not food the issue, it's the other resources. Or the dragons has basically no resources remaining. Last marks being torched down once again. Oh, howdy, I just saw the YouTube comment. Sorry, I missed that. I am just really out of it today. Horseman push away forward, does find a village there. Actually, there's actually quite a bit of wood right here. There's a whole forest. Yep. There's some good tree deposits over here for either player to claim. No more gold left on the map. A couple archer ranges here, trying to go for some more hand cannoneers. Ink's getting a nice sizable force here. Not a lot of wood. Does have a decent amount of gold right now stored up, but not so much. Multiple keeps here. His keeps are pretty cheap at the moment, so he has a good amount of defenses. Got his forces trying to push his way forward, trying to torch down this town center. Not really critical at the moment. He has picked up some relics. Trying to go for some conversion rituals. He's going deep. Triple conversion ritual, but I don't think he will get any of them. He will get a lot of free damage. He could drop the relics down the ground, and other scholars can pick them up. More hand cannoneer shots there. We do have the Townsend has the blaze, but it's not a critical structure at this moment in time. Those last other three remaining landmarks are right here, so if Pink can push forward with a good number of battery rams, you guys can destroy them all off. Right now, got 100 versus 93 military units for Population Wharf. These guys' raiders will be quickly killed off there. There's a good number of spearmen in the mix. He actually has a good number of man-at-arms as well. Battery ram now trying to push forward on the flanks. He's going to take the opportunity to pick up these trees. Boomba kept them nice and safe for him. One camps under fire. We do now have another fortified outpost in Fallen Field. And I was making the way forward, going through the stuff. Horsemen trying to hit the range forces, very good. Man arms here in good numbers. He doesn't have any good hard to counter them. Guys raiders close damage just 4, which is not great, honestly. More of a soft counter and a hard counter. He does still have a good amount of range force there, including a good number of hand cannoneers. You may want to make sure his archers on the front line taking the shots for his hand cannoneers. He's starting to push his way forward, going through all the Ghazi raiders. A couple traders to pull on the field, and the horsemen going to try to stop that once again. King's army is now overrunning the hand cannoneers. Still eating its way through. I suppose the Golden Crusader, I've been not really a big fan of it, but 20% health when your max health is 400 is around 80 health, which is actually many units base health. So I suppose not that too half bad. Ink does hold the line there. We've got these trade posts getting hit as well. Did give him quite a bit of gold to work with for the time frame. If they would keep those traders alive, he'd be fine. Another round of force push forward. This time a good number of man-at-arms. He's out of resources. He does have 1,000 wood, so you could perhaps try to push forward for a keep up here for the sacred site. Or maybe try to push a keep over here to camp the trade post. Yellow's trying to pull out outpost or a keep there, unsuccessful. Another market has moved on the field, more of the villagers getting hit. Of course, with these keeps here, he can get a good number of villager queues for them. Yellow does also have a good amount of stone here. I'm so surprised we haven't seen a keep in this region just to make sure the markets don't go down for the 10th time. And now we've got these man-at-arms, find those traders, taking them out. That is a good pick there, because they don't have a whole lot of wood there. 1, 2, 3. Too early? Too early? Okay, he does not get them any of them converted. He does get all the relics inside. He's going to try to torch down the Dome of Faith now. Ink has a good reserve of wood now. Yellow, he needs to go to one of those markets and sell off 5,000 food. Dome of the Faith has gone down. That would be 2 of the landmarks now down. Oh, this landmark's actually not down. The town actually was saved. Too many starting trying to repair the Dome of the Faith. Got a number of prelates here. Oh yeah. Oh, and the prelate picked up a relic, and now he's going for a conversion ritual. Yellow's not paying attention. And since he couldn't had sort of at max up population, no, a lot of those news were sacrificed, but he got a good kill there. That monk, that prelate's a mass murderer. Another conversion ritual there by Yellow, unsuccessful. Both sides got off a juicy conversion ritual. Man-at-Arms now hitting the various villages here. Yellow's looking overrun. Another conversion ritual there. I don't know if he did not get anything that time. Villagers are starting to get overrun. I think Yellow is going to be knocked out of the game. Yep, I think Yellow has more or less given up. Yep, and I think Yellow could have won the game if he was sold off food at the market. But either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And also, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm probably going to call the stream early tonight because I'm just exhausted right now. I do not know why. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good evening and get some good rest.